Thank you for joining us today as we do our best to celebrate the English Department's class of 2020. Friends and family of students may be curious about who is who, so I'd like the faculty to please take a second to each introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Nancy Carrick. I teach Shakespeare and drama of all sorts, and you may have heard about the wonderful performances the students do in those classes, or about the plays we saw at the Globe in London last year when we traveled there. I also do the Greeks and some Renaissance literature, but most of all, I just want to welcome you all and say congratulations to our graduates.
Hello, Professor Anne Cavendar here. I'm so proud of all of you. I have 4 words: trochaic hexameter and Gertrude Stein.
I'm Claudia Ingram. I'm the one who during the capstone class kept saying, "It's later than you think." That particular capstone class explored each other's ideas with unforgettable generosity, verve, and intelligence. I wish the family and friends could have been there. You would have been impressed.
My name is Daniel Kiefer. I really love teaching critical reading, the introductory course in the major, and anything in 19th century poetry. I wish you all good health, good fortune, and your loved ones as well.
Hello, I'm Dr. Heather King, and if your student has come home talking too much about Frankenstein, that's either Daniel's fault or mine. Or they may have been tormented by Jane Eyre and visions of mad women in attics, who may or may not bear a resemblance to me. I had the great pleasure of teaching many of these students in English 202, which I think of as one of the courses that helps them figure out what it means to be an English major, and watching their journey through the major and the verve with which they took on increasingly difficult texts is an incredibly inspiring sight to see. Congratulations all, and best wishes.
Hello, I'm Professor Sharon Oster, and I have had the pleasure of teaching many of these graduates in English 201 all the way up through English 420, their senior seminar. I was absolutely delighted with how well the senior seminar students in my section worked together in their writing groups, and how well they took to heart the message that it doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to get done. And I was also delighted to be able to teach many of these students in a class about social climbing in the late 19th century. Many of them, climbed their way through Theodore Dreiser's Sister Carrie and Edith Wharton's The Custom of the Country. And I also was very proud of the students' work who studied literature of the Holocaust with me last year. And I wish everyone good health and the best of luck, and please do stay in touch.
Okay, Sharon's reminder that sometimes perfection is going to exceed our grasp is probably a good context to frame what we are doing here. None of us are tech experts, so please bear with us as we try to put together this virtual graduation. Oh, and Robin Heathcote is our department coordinator. She was unable to join us this morning for the recording, but she sends all of the students her congratulations and best wishes. The University of Redlands has long prided itself on an education built on closeness between students and faculty. So to reach the milestone of commencement and have to figure out how to do it at a distance does not come naturally to us. There is so much we miss. The chance to congratulate students in person and implore them to stay in touch. Please, stay in touch. The chance to applaud them as they cross the stage, to meet their proud families, and to admire the artistry of their mortarboard decorations. You'll see a few in the slideshow, but it's not the same as in person. But the accomplishments of these students are no less than the classes that have gone before them, and it is essential that we take time to celebrate all that they have achieved. As faculty, we have the great joy of getting to know our students as individuals and watching their unique journeys through their time here, whether that time is 4 years or 2, journeys that may mean they are the first member of their family to get a college degree, or that they have come back to school to finish a degree. We treasure the chances to work with them closely in the classroom and office hours, to serve as their academic advisors, and to support them on independent research projects, whether they're capstone or honors theses. One of the joys of teaching here is that texts shared in classes become lasting connections. More than one of the students in this class have reached out to me long after our course together was done to share a thought or a joke about something we had read together. Who knew there were so many Jane Austen memes? We watch with anticipation as they embark on life-changing study abroad programs, traveling to Nagoya, Japan, Dublin, Ireland, London, England, Rome, Italy, and other locations that broaden their perspective on the world and on the literature they study. And we are regularly inspired, though never as surprised as they are, by all that they achieve. This year's graduating class has been ambitious and curious, seeking out not only study abroad options, but studying broadly on campus. They include double majors in political science, creative writing, media and visual culture studies, theater arts, women, gender, and sexuality studies, and Spanish literature, as well as minors in communication, science and disorders, Asian studies, studio art, psychology, and physical education. A significant number of them are planning to share their passion for learning with others. 10 of them are already moving on to teaching credentials and master's degrees in the University of Redlands School of Education. Another student will be pursuing education at the University of Denver, and yet another will be teaching English in Japan this fall. That's roughly half the class going into education. This cohort also includes students planning on pursuing advanced studies in classical theater, modeling, a master's in social work, nonprofit foundation work, and a law degree from the University of Virginia. 2 of them are graduating with honors in the major, and an impressive 6 of them are graduating Phi Beta Kappa. This is an impressive cohort. But to the friends and families watching with us, that these are outstanding people is not news. You know how wonderful these students are, how full of promise, and how determined. Thank you for giving the faculty in the English department the chance to discover what you have known for years. And now, just like she would have at the physical commencement, my colleague, Dr. Anne Cavendar, will present the candidates for graduation.
Hold on to your hats, boys and girls. Let's see if this works. Congratulations, class of 2020. Dawit Aklilu, Phi Beta Kappa, second major, political science. Olivia Allen, Chandler Anderson, Gilberto Barba, second major, creative writing, Phi Beta Kappa. Zach Carmona, second major, media and visual culture studies. Natalie Collmer, second major, media and visual culture studies. Anna Duval, Karen Galarza, Devin Hubble, minor in creative writing. Kimberly Jimenez, Phi Beta Kappa. Jessica Jameson, minor in studio art, minor in psychology. Anna Klein, second major, theater arts, Phi Beta Kappa, departmental honors. Valerie Lurcher, second major, women, gender, and sexuality studies. Destiny, minor, psychology. Katie Nora, second major, psychology. Jenna Preston, minor in communication sciences and disorders. Kylie Kwenga, Phi Beta Kappa, departmental honors. Maria Ramirez. Alyssa Marie Romo. Jonathan Ruhlman, minor in Asian Studies, Phi Beta Kappa. Janine Rutner, Departmental Honors. Megan Sichler. Carly Stichter, minor in Physical Education. Shayna Starr and Juju. Maria Jimena Vasquez, second major, Spanish Literature. Sabrina Yee.
Okay, and there we go. Everybody is back. So thank you, Anne, for presenting all the graduates. Class of 2020, if you're wearing a mortarboard, go ahead and flip that tassel. If not, go ahead and drink that champagne. As far as your faculty are concerned, pending the completion of all outstanding requirements, in our eyes, you are now graduated. Thank you for your hard work, your curiosity, and your drive. Thank you for all that you have asked us to teach you, and thank you most of all for all that you have taught us in return. We will miss you, and we will always, always be happy to hear from you or to see you. There will be many opportunities to visit. The CAS celebration of graduates at homecoming this fall, or the annual Humanities Homecoming reception are great examples. No matter what, please stay in touch. And now it wouldn't be commencement if we didn't end it with our alma mater, that dear old U of R. Please feel free to continue chatting in the comments as you enjoy.